Hello everyone, it's October 26th, a windy autumn day here in Seoul. I'm Sun Ji-ae, and these are your top stories. With the passing of former chairman Lee Gon-hee, his son Lee Jae-yong is set to take control at Samsung, Korea's biggest conglomerate and the world's largest producer of smartphones and memory chips. The 52-year-old Lee, who has been de facto spearheading the group since his father was bedridden 7 years ago, will face tough challenges as he officially assumes power. First off, local reports say Lee and the surviving family would have to pay some 10 trillion won as inheritance tax. In addition, Lee is in the process of a court battle over whether he committed stock and accounting fraud in trying to gain control of the Samsung Group. From a business perspective, the group's flagship, Samsung Electronics, saw profits surge in the third quarter. But analysts say the global economic downturn due to the COVID-19 pandemic will hurt future sales, and Lee will have to identify and focus the conglomerate on new growth businesses. It's a common challenge facing a new generation of business leaders in Korea. With Lee's succession, the top four conglomerates, Samsung, Hyundai, LG, and SK, will all have either a second or a third generation family member at the helm. An editorial in North Korea's official paper Nodong Shinmun said Pyongyang would further develop its friendly relationship with China and advance socialist achievements. To mark the 70th anniversary of China's participation in the Korean War, the paper said this was a display of the two countries' deep friendship and went on to say the relationship displayed great power during times of severe hardships. The paper also reaffirmed the parties' will to further develop the relationship to the envy of the world. Meanwhile, another North Korean media blasted South Korea for recently sending numerous officials to meet with their counterparts in the U.S., saying, quote, that the South is degrading itself and pandering to Washington. From Monday, 64 conscientious objectors to military service, mostly for religious reasons, will start alternative duties at various correctional facilities for the first time in Korea. For 3 years, they will be housed together like in the military and wear uniforms, but be assigned duties like serving and cooking meals, which don't involve carrying arms. The offering of alternative service is an important shift for South Korea, which is still technically at war with the North. Military duty is currently required of all young men who spend about 21 months in uniform. Last December, the National Assembly passed legislation that allowed for such civilian service to be offered. The move is further expected to heighten a growing debate on who should be excused from military service, fueled by questions regarding the impending military service of members of the global pop group BTS. And those were your top stories. Stay safe, everyone, and remember to subscribe to Korea Now. Sun Ji-ae out.